Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about introducing St. Croix rods into the Singapore market. I'm Hunter.
I'm Jake.
I'm Josh.
Alright, so just a little background about St. Croix. We're a U.S. company. We were founded in Wisconsin. Our mission statement is to create fishing rods to give anglers the upper hand. That's what we're all about. We do that by creating high performance graphite rods, a wide, diverse product range. We have rods, reels, we have all different sizes. We have light action, heavy action, and things like that. So the market size in Singapore, it's currently growing, which is great to hear. It's a good time, we think, to join in on the Singapore market. As you can see, in 2018, the sports and outdoor segment was only $134 million. But by the year 2023, it is projected to more than double at $292 million. So for our entry strategy, as we're just kind of putting our feet in the door, we think to ensure the highest quality in our poles, we will make sure that they are all made in-house and then exported to retail stores in Singapore. By doing this, it avoids the risk of having to move part of our company overseas. We also won't have to endure the high startup costs that you would have to when you move a company overseas. And just like I said, we're going to export it to sporting goods stores. All right, and for our positioning, we're going to do user positioning. What this means is we're going to have in our ads displayed maybe in stores, online, on TV, that you're going to see our products in use every day, how the best fishermen in the world would use them. So that's kind of our goal. We want the consumers to know that the best fishermen in the world use St. Croix rods. This will make us appear to have the highest quality of rods at an affordable price.
All right, so some of the goals and objectives of moving our product to Singapore would be to expand our brand share of the global fishing rod market. We also want to express to a wider market of fishermen just how much of a high quality product that a St. Croix fishing rod is. And we want to enable customers to unlock their full fishing potential by giving them the chance to fish with the best rod on the market. So the target audience we're trying to reach in this market is any fisherman who wants to be as successful as they can and be at the top of their game. So we think the best possible customers for a St. Croix rod in Singapore would be males between the ages of 18 and 60. And the best athletes have the best equipment, so a St. Croix rod could be crucial to being a successful fisherman. And the quality is definitely worth the cost of the product. So our main tool for promoting this product in Singapore would be over mobile ads in social media websites. Singapore is known for its high-speed internet, and actually 84% of the population in Singapore is reported to be internet users. So we would advertise on some of the top popular social media sites such as YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and we'd use a pay-per-click advertising targeted to people who follow outdoor pages and fishing pages.
So one of our main marketing strategies to get St. Croix rods recognized within the Singapore market is to create a little game show, mostly based off of social media, to get people aware of it. So we're going to first advertise the game show itself to the Singapore market and have people send in videos of why they think they should be on the game show, their stories, a little bit about themselves, show them catching fish and whatever. And then we're going to select 5 different teams to compete in the actual competition from the videos which we got. And we're going to pick 3 of those teams we based off of shares and likes, because when you get shares and likes, you get a bigger audience to see that the competition is happening. So if they're trying to advertise themselves, then more people are going to know from their friends and their friends and their friends, and it's going to really help advertise it for us. And then the 2 teams we based on best videos, so people that we think deserved it most for what they put forth, or if they had the best story, something that would kind of attract the audience and kind of catch their attention when they're watching the show. And then each contestant, a combination will be paid for, obviously, regardless of when they win, if they win or lose, throughout the competition, where they're staying, transportation, food, that's all included within the funds. So then the events that we're going to, in the competition, they're going to be traveling across Singapore, and you're going to have to catch one of each of the 5 top sport fish species there, and each different fish will have a different competition where they get a certain amount of time to go catch the biggest fish or the top 2 largest fish. It'll vary depending on the day, the area, the fish species, kind of tailor it to the fish species to see what we could get. And then it'll be a point system, so whichever team comes in first will get such and such, and then trickle down. And at the end of the competition, the winner the winner is the person with the most points, and they get 2,000 Singapore dollars in St. Croix gift cards, and then $40,000 Singapore dollars cash, which is about 34,000 US dollars. And then for the audience, to keep people watching the show, keep people involved, the top 3 most involved audience members who will comment on videos, like videos, support the people that are going through the competition, they will get a brand new fully loaded St. Croix rod for them. Stop it. And now we'll demo a quick video submission by one of our fans, Steve.
What's up, guys? I'm Steve. This is why I think I should be entered into the St. Croix or whatever fishing tournament we got. So I'd be a good candidate because look at me. I eat, sleep, live, breathe fishing. That's all I do. Back in 08, caught a 60-pounder. Just saying. Some struggles I've faced though, junky rods, you know, bird's nests in the reels, we all get them. If you haven't, you're not an experienced fisher. How would my game change with a good rod? I've heard good things about St. Croix. I'm sure I could catch some like 120, 140 pounders on that thing. Doesn't matter what the action is. And if I won with my $2,000 gift card, I'd probably just buy a ton of rods. Have them sitting all day, everywhere. You know, back in the pond. With the cash, I'd probably buy a pond. I mean, why wouldn't you? Load it with fish. Another thing I'd buy with the cash, I'd probably buy a jacket that fits me. I'm not as slim as I was when I was knee-high on a grasshopper. Thank you. That's why I think I should be entered into the St. Croix.